Are you ready for the new update to the Parrot Announcer plugin that brings message sets? I know I am. What is up, my people? My name is Stifflered, and welcome back to the Cafe, where we talk about tools, tips, and tricks to take your Minecraft creations to the next level. As you may or may not know, I actually have a few Minecraft server plugins on spigotmc.org. And one of those plugins is getting an update today. That's right, my friends, the long-awaited Parrot Announcer version 1.20 is arriving, and it brings with it something pretty fancy that you all have been asking for quite a while. It is message sets, and, well, let me just show you what they do. So as you know, if you type /announcer, it will bring up the Parrot Announcer GUI here, and I've got a couple of messages that are already created. You can see I actually have the wrong version number there as well, 1.18. This is actually going to be 1.20 when it is released at spigotmc.org. But this is what the new GUI looks like when you type that /announcer. You still got your messages there. You've got your search on the bottom left, settings in the middle, and then add a new message there on the right. But what is this new button right here? Message sets. This is something that you guys have been asking for quite a long time, and now it's finally here, and it's great. So we click on message sets, and now we see it changes. We've got this item right here. Now normally this would not show up, but I've already created a message set for us to see. But when you're first getting started in this version, this will all be blank, and when you're ready to create your first message set, then you would click Add right down here, bottom right corner of this anvil, click to create a message set. But since I've already created one, you can see right here what is going on. Let's click on that and check it out. First off, in the top left corner, we see the messages, and then we have the schedule. Right now, the schedule is set to 1 hour, just for the purposes of showing off this new update. And then delete in the bottom right corner, and in the bottom left is permission, which is currently disabled, but you click that, you turn on a permission. Anybody who has that permission will see the message sets that are being sent out. So let's click on messages, just so you can see what that looks like. I have 2 messages that have been created already, and of those 2 messages, both of them are selected for this set. So that means that both of these messages will be sent on a repeating schedule on whatever I set here. Like I have 1 hour. That means every hour, one of these messages will be sent, and it'll go with this one first, and then that message, and then the third, and then the fourth, and it'll just continue to loop around as many messages as I have. But right now I have both of them that are selected. If I wanted to deselect one, you just click on it, just like that. Now let's say you want to add another message to the set. Well, you just click back and then back again. And over here, you can see that you have your piece of paper here, and I can click on that and go back to my messages view. So here are the 2 messages that I had created. Again, if I want to go back into message sets, I click on the book. Now I see the message set there. And if I want to go back to messages, I click on the piece of paper. So now I have my 2 messages. And each of these have their own settings and sounds and everything all selected. But let's go ahead and add a new message, shall we? And we're going to call this one the third message. And we'll just set it so that the message will not be sent automatically, because we're going to use this one in a message set. And then we want to click to open. And now we're going to add another set of lines. We have the third message, and let's say we want the second line to actually be blank. We can do and a. That's a color code, and that will leave some data in that line, but it will leave that line blank. So now we have a blank line as our second line. And then the third line, we want to actually give it a colored message. So we could do and C, that's like kind of a reddish color. And we'll do second line, and we'll just call it that. And there it is. We have it called second line. So the first line is the third message, then it's blank, then the second line. And we'll go ahead and center that second line by hovering over the item and pressing Q, and that will center that line. Let's click back And you can see there's the message. And in fact, if I click send manually, which you can also send this message manually using a command. So this message ID we can see is .3. You can see the message ID is the number 3. And so we can use the /announcer 3, and that will send that third message as well. But that is what our message looks like. Let's go back in here. We've got all 3 of these messages, and we want to add that third one to our message set here. So we go back in and click on messages, and you can see that the white pane here is actually that message that we just created. So let's say I want to deselect the second message and then select the third message. And so now this is part of the message set, and the second message is not. But I'm actually going to select all 3 of those, and now you get to see the magic here. Let's click on this schedule, and we are going to change the schedule to just 5 seconds. And we're going to confirm. And now we just wait. Let's close everything out here. We've got that message set for every 5 seconds, and like it sounds, every 5 seconds it's going to take one of those messages from the set and pop them up right here in chat. So you could do with this whatever you'd like. You could have a bunch of random messages, reminders for your players, challenges that are coming up, you know, whatever, an advertisement. If you have advertisements that you want to send, like maybe there is a local business or some computer company or hosting service that is hosting and sponsoring your server. Maybe you have some ads that pop up over here. There's a lot of different options that you can use. I know that you guys have your own ideas for how this can be used. But yeah, message sets. This has been an exciting development, and I know that a lot of you guys have been asking about this for, oh goodness, a very, very, very long time. So I hope that you enjoy this update. I certainly do. And let me know what you think by leaving a review on the plugin page on spaghettimc.org. I've got a link down in the description below, and you should also click on that link to join my Discord server where you can get support for this plugin, ask questions, make feature requests, whatever it is that you'd like. I am happy to be here to support you and to continue adding more and more features to this plugin into the future. But thanks so much for watching today, guys. It's been a real pleasure. I'll see you all next time. Peace.